to start out with our first guest. I've been listening a lot to what she has to say and also a lot about what she has to sing. Her story hailing from good old Decatur, Georgia. She is a multi-platinum Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter who is known for her R&B female empowering anthems like Pretty Girl Rock, Breaking Point, and Knock You Down. We have a daytime exclusive with the Keri Hilson. Wow, so here's the deal. Not only has her own music amassed over 872 million views, that's on YouTube alone, she's also written some of the biggest hits for the biggest names in the music industry, including Usher, Britney Spears, the Pussycat Dolls, Jennifer Lopez, and Timbaland. But right at the height of her music fame, 2010, she retreated from the music scene, stepping away from what she loved because of what she describes as the pressure from the industry, choosing, though, to prioritize her own mental health and her personal growth. Well, this past March, Keri talked about her hiatus from the music scene, and she's released a 6-part video series. It's called Me versus Me, where she has a heart-to-heart conversation with herself and her struggles with stepping back into the music spotlight. Take a look.
I want to be back in the game. I want to be at the top, but I still want to feel like I belong to myself. We have grown to love our privacy and our peace. I'm a little afraid of losing that too. And of course, anything else that could overshadow our work. Exactly. Drama, clickbait, headlines, commentary, sleep deprivation. People are going to talk. We've been traumatized. But it has been over a decade. Why would I want to go back? So you see this career path as problematic, as the thing that holds you back. No, it's the thing that sets you free. You were given a gift, and it's the gift you must give.
Wow. So, 15 years later, Keri is back with her highly anticipated new album. It's called We Need to Talk. The album unfolds in 3 parts: love, drama, and redemption. And today, she tells her story with us in an exclusive conversation and performance. Please welcome to the Tam Fam, Keri Hilson!
It's happening. I'm getting choked up this early.
This is the Tam Fam. Welcome to the Tam Fam.
They're awesome. They are awesome.
Wow. You know, so I always look to see a little glimpse of our guests when they're coming through that door, and I saw you take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Why?
I haven't done this in so long. And it's not necessarily fear, but there is trepidation about saying the wrong thing or, you know what I mean? Just being misunderstood, or there's so many things that can go wrong with live hits like this. And for your intentions to be completely misconstrued. And that's been a part of my career.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just that. It was just like, Lord, I said to myself, Lord, let me be a vessel. Let me say what's on my heart. Let me touch those who I'm meant to touch today.
I love that, because so much of what you are doing, in addition to obviously singing with the gift as you reference in your video, but you are unpacking, I think, so many relatable things. First of all, I'm struck by the me versus me. Take me back to why you decided to present what's happening mentally, the fears of coming back, the hesitation in this form, because I think it was very beautiful. It's almost like a documentary.
Yes, yes, and that was really the idea, is that I'm not the young girl that I was when I first came out. I'm a grown woman who can speak for herself.
Yeah.
And I also felt like my fans deserved really to just hear my thoughts about coming back. I felt
15
like,
years later. This is the
Yeah.
first album in 15 years.
Yes. And because my fans hadn't heard I miss y'all too. Thank you. I miss y'all. But because my fans hadn't really heard me speak about that,
Right.
I felt like it was only due. I didn't want to just kind of throw music out. I felt like it's time to answer questions. It's time to, reconnect with my fans. That's why the project is called We Need to Talk.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
So, okay, so when you hear, like someone just said, we miss you, what flows through your mind when you hear that?
It's really touching. That's not the guarantee. Like I said in one of the Me versus Me's, putting down your gift is a dangerous thing to do.
That's such a strong way of putting it, putting down your gift.
Yeah.
Because we know that God gives us gifts. If you believe, I happen to believe.
Yeah.
So you get this gift from a very young age. How old were you when everyone said, this girl can sing, this is not regular singing, this one can sing?
Ooh, I guess it became more than the average child, maybe around 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yes.
What happened at that time when it was discovered you had this gift?
I entered my first talent show and won. And that,
Well, that'll tell them.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, and my mom was just like, she was kind of scared for me.
Yeah.
She was just like, well, are you sure?
Yeah.
You know,
And you were 6 and you were sure.
I was sure. I was actually 5.
Wow.
And I just remembered, I was 5. I was sure. I begged her to get the sheet music. I wanted to sing Home from The Wiz.
Oh.
And I begged her, and she was like, I guess she wants to do this. So she got me a dress, and she pressed my hair on the stove, and laid my baby hairs, and let me do it.
And
she
let you do it. So
And,
you're 5, you go out there with your pressed hair.
Yes.
And your great outfit.
And a polka dot dress.
And a polka dot dress. I love that you remember those details.
I do.
And then
I do.
you win.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that becomes the beginning
Yes,
of this.
yes.
So not only do you have this gift that wins this talent contest, you then learn you have this talent for writing.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I can't sing, so I won't say a lot of people can sing, because I cannot, but to be a brilliant, beautiful voice and also a writer,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't think about it like that because it's something I've done. I picked that up around 12 years old.
So at 5, you're winning contests with just the voice, and then around 12, are you writing your own songs?
I'm writing my own songs. I'm musically arranging the song.
Where did this come from, Keri?
God. I mean, I don't know. Looking back.
So were there other musicians in your family?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
My dad was in a quartet. He pressed a record with his quartet. I think he was in like his college age. Yeah. And we still have that record. I actually have it framed at home.
Oh.
Yeah, so I definitely get that from my dad, the musical talent from my dad's side, and the performing talent. My mother's mother was an Eastern Star.
Oh, of course.
And so she was a baton twirler, and my mother would tell us stories about how people came from far and wide, you know.
To see her throw it up and catch it, right?
Yes.
Right. So you've got these
Yeah.
surroundings, but now you have this gift. Really, you have the foundations of it around you with your family being talented, but you take it to the next height. So 2010, you're on top of the world, Billboard chart topper. Everyone, your name is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then this gift from age 5 becomes what?
Heavy.
Heavy.
Becomes burdensome a bit. It turned on me, in a sense. The industry and the pressure and the power dynamics. Being forced to operate and behave and maintain things that are not who you are authentically. that will send really anyone into a depression, especially when millions, the whole world is watching.
Yeah. Well, the whole world is watching, and they're saying, okay,
Yeah.
top 5 single, Grammy nominations, BET Award,
Yeah.
Best New Artist, and NAACP Image Award. So they see all the accolades. They see the things on the resume.
Yes.
But inside,
Yes.
you were spiraling
Yes, at the top,
at the top.
at the height.
And that's the sometimes the cautionary tale in all of this. You can be at the top and feel, though, at your very bottom.
Yes.
But here's the
Very
best
true.
part coming up. Keri says she is no longer in survival mode and why she is now ready to do things her way. More with Keri Hilson and an exclusive performance just for the Tan Fam. We'll be right back.